This is ANN News Brief.
South African former President Jacob Zuma, who is facing televised inquiry on corruption, said on Tuesday he had received a death threat after his testimony on Monday. Zuma said he had been the victim of a plot to get rid of him and that he could trace that conspiracy to foreign intelligence services and the apartheid government in the 1990s. Appearing again on Tuesday, Zuma said his personal assistants received a phone call late on Monday from an unknown caller threatening to kill Zuma and his children. The country's Deputy Chief Justice, Raymond Zondo, overseeing the inquiry, says the threats were unacceptable. His appearance at the inquiry caps a dramatic fall from grace for a politician who long dominated the country's politics. He was ousted by the governing African National Congress in February last year. The former president has denied doing anything unlawful. A UN humanitarian chief, Mark Lowcock, has said on Monday Democratic Republic of Congo's Ebola outbreak could last much longer and cost far more in money and lives unless UN member states inject hundreds of millions of dollars now. Lowcock also called on UN member states to help end violence in the DRC. Lowcock made the appeal at a meeting in Geneva to raise funds for tackling Congo's worst recorded Ebola outbreak. ANN reported earlier the first case of Ebola has been confirmed in a densely populated Goma, close to the Rwandan border. Also, unidentified attackers were reported to have killed 2 Ebola health workers over the weekend in what the health ministry described as the latest in a string of assaults that have hampered efforts to stop the spread of the deadly virus. With the latest discovery in the eastern Congo city of Goma, concerns are raised that the virus could spread quicker in the area. We'll be back after this short break.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Somalia's government has announced it will award an annual prize to honor journalist Hodan Naleye, who died in an attack in Kismayo on Friday. She and her husband, Farid Juma Suleiman, were among the 26 persons killed as government stormed the Asase Hotel, where regional politicians and clan elders were discussing a forthcoming regional election. Naleye was born in the northern Somali city of Nas Anod, but grew up in Canada. After moving there with her family when she was 6, she decided to return to Somalia last year to help locals build a better life. Said Ali, director of outreach for a U.S. senator and a relative of Naleye, said the journalist was trying to change the narrative of reporting about Somalia, which she considered mostly negative. She said her uniqueness was in reporting the positivity of Somalia and the people of the country. She was also harping on the good side of Somalia and its prosperity. She was credited with showing a different side to Somalia to the stories of civil war, militancy, and famine. In honor of her inspirational life, Somalia's foreign ministry says it will recognize an outstanding individual who made a positive contribution from the Somali diaspora. And that's ANN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I am Lucy Ademi.